Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's end-of-day world currencies, stock markets and commodities wrap-up for Tuesday, May 20th, 2025. Kicking things off, I'm Victoria Cashmore. The American currency shows broad weakness against major peers. The greenback is experiencing a strong negative trend against the euro, sterling and yen, with notable consecutive daily declines. Week-to-date returns highlight continued pressure on the US dollar, falling nearly 0.9% against the euro and showing similar weakness versus the Swiss franc. The monthly picture shows marginal gains, though year-to-date losses exceed 8% against several major currencies. Against Asia-Pacific currencies, the US dollar shows mixed movement. While flat against the offshore yuan and Singapore dollar, it's declining against the Canadian dollar. The currency maintains very strong negative trends against several regional peers. Performance metrics reveal the US dollar has declined about 0.4% this week against the loonie. Despite modest gains against the rupee this month, the broader trend shows persistent weakness across most currency pairs year to date.
Looking at global stock market tracking ETFs, I'm Max Profit. Spain leads the pack with a 1.8% gain to 43.50, marking its fifth consecutive all-time high close. Italy and Finland also hit new record highs. Strong upward trends and momentum characterize these European markets. These European ETFs show impressive returns across different timeframes. Spain leads with a 40% year-to-date gain, while Italy follows at 33%. Austria has posted a strong 37.6% return since the start of the year. Among underperforming markets, Turkey and Philippines both fell 1.9% today, breaking downward after periods of sideways movement. India declined 1.2%, despite maintaining a very strong positive trend overall. Year-to-date performance reveals Turkey as the weakest, down 11.1%. Indonesia and Malaysia show minimal returns, while Philippines manages to maintain a 9.3% gain despite today's decline.
Considering commodities, I'm Liquidity. Gold futures and silver futures both closed up for the third consecutive day, rising 1.8% and 2.3% respectively, showing strong positive trends. Palladium futures demonstrated the strongest performance, surging 4.5% with notable upward volatility. Week-to-date returns show strength across metals futures, with palladium leading at 6.2%. Gold and silver both gained approximately 2.5%. Year-to-date, gold has advanced nearly 25%, outperforming other metals. Natural gas futures surged 9.7% amid downward volatility. Brent crude and crude oil futures remained relatively flat, showing minimal movement over the past 4 days. Gasoline futures broke out upward after 3 days of consolidation. Year-to-date performance shows challenges in energy markets, with crude oil and Brent crude both down about 13%. Gasoline futures stands out as the only positive performer, up 7.4% for the year. Natural gas shows the highest week-to-date gain at 5.3%. Live cattle futures achieved a new all-time high, climbing 3.9% with notable upward volatility. Class 2 milk futures rose 2.1%. Corn futures continued upward for a third consecutive day despite its strong negative trend. Live cattle leads week-to-date returns at 4.5%, while lean hogs shows impressive year-to-date gains of nearly 23%. Class 2I milk remains down 6.5% for the year, despite today's upward movement. Wheat futures broke upward after 5 days of consolidation, gaining 2.5%. Corn rose 1.5% for its third consecutive positive close. Soybean futures maintained its strong positive trend while staying relatively flat over the past 3 days. Week-to-date returns show strength in grains, with oat futures up 3.3% and wheat gaining 3%. Year-to-date, soybeans lead the sector with a 4.3% gain, while rough rice lags, down nearly 10%. In soft commodities, orange juice showed the most movement, rising 3.6%, with an upward breakout after 4 days of flat trading. Coffee futures declined 1.5%, while showing mixed trends. Sugar extended its losing streak to 5 consecutive days amid a very strong negative trend. Looking at monthly performance, cocoa leads with a substantial 22.8% return, averaging 1.5% daily gains. Orange juice shows the largest year-to-date decline at -46.8%, while coffee maintains a positive 15.4% year-to-date return.
And with that, we conclude another end-of-day world currency, markets and commodities wrap-up. I'm Victoria Cashmore, along with my AI co-hosts Max Profit and Liquidity. Thanks for watching. Look for daily wrap-ups every day just after 5 p.m. New York time. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew. Finance is an experimental project with market reports, written, narrated and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check into the channel daily for coverage of stocks, crypto, currency and commodities. Thanks for watching.